This is the last call and your last opportunity to buy the Legend Editions.
It's not true. That's impossible.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash and Ragnar here, and today we're going to be talking about how Apex Legends is changing a few things and what it actually means in terms of future content and why it may not necessarily be a good thing. We're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Without further ado, let's talk about Apex. So Apex Legends dropped the new trailer for their Halloween event yesterday. For some reason they didn't put it on their main YouTube channel, so that's running in the background right now just to give you guys an idea if you didn't already know. But with it, we are getting a bunch of new sales. Now yes, we will have some new skins for Ash and Seer that will come bundled with 60 Apex packs as well for only $60, which is better than they usually do, along with the recolors for Octane, Watson, and a 100 pack bundle as well, with some recolors for Revenant and Caustic. Of course, we'll also have returning Voidwalker and Memoir Noir Pathfinder, and then for the last half of the month, all the OG Halloween skins, except for a few, will be returning, and the prices will be jacked up a bit because they will be coming in bundles with other weaponry. And while it is cool that we are getting 3 weeks of LTMs and so many sales in the store, there is a slight issue in how Respawn and EA sell us these skins because they don't always tell us the complete truth. Let's take a look at what the promo post shows. The new LTMs, but then right below that it says limited time cosmetic and sales. And most people will assume limited time means only for the month of October or that they won't be coming back, which is technically exclusive. It's this horrible trend that EA in particular keeps doing with baiting the audience. We saw this a little bit with the Legend Editions, which they put out a last call for, saying this will be your last chance to get the skins, and then they went ahead and put them back in the store. In fact, Zoke even did a comment on it, pretty much explaining baiting people to buy the Legend Editions because it's the last call to get them when they're not actually going away forever. It's simply not okay. And it seems like we get issues like this all the time with Apex Legends. For instance, the launch bundles. When they were sold, they explicitly said exclusive on it, as you can see with this Horizon one right here. Yet we know that that Horizon one actually eventually came back into the store. And I'm not here to say you should ever gatekeep skins. I think people should be able to get whatever they want and use whatever they want. But I think it's a really bad business practice when you tell the people buying these things that they are exclusive and then they end up not being so. Or deciding to choose your words a certain way. For instance, the battle passes all used to say they came with exclusive rewards. And while that ended up kind of being true, they do regularly now recolor them and put them back in the store, which just kind of seems a little scummy. Just don't put exclusive then. Just let people know that these are skins that you're going to be selling and that they'll be able to get them again in the future, even if it's a different version. And that brings us to the new flatline heatsink recolor that everyone's been talking about. We officially saw in the datamine files that it is going to be releasing in the near future, most likely for an ALGS event if that ends up happening. But what's important to know is that they actually decided to nerf the flatline iron sights shortly before, and a developer actually did a whole breakdown on why they decided to do this, and one important part to take away from it is it said the heatsink skin also cannibalizes functionality from other cosmetically awesome flatline skins, which, while not the main point here, is a bummer, meaning that they were not selling other flatline skins because the heatsink iron sights were so good. So they nerfed it, and then the immediate next skin that they put into the store is something called the Teal Zeal flatline skin, which is another pay-to-win iron sight, and they also dropped a G7 one which had the same functionality. I don't care if you want to change the iron sights in a game, but it's pretty messed up to say that you're doing it for competitive reasons and also because you're not selling other flatline skins, and then after you do that, immediately put into the store another flatline with a pay-to-win because you know everyone will now buy that. And while this is all very annoying on how EA treats its consumers and its player base, it would at least be understandable if that money went back into supporting the game and making it better. But going back onto that ALGS skin event that we just talked about, which now all the skins have actually been pulled out of the files, it's important to know that Jake Lucky broke some news right before they were found, saying that teams in the Apex Pro scene were having difficulty with EA in negotiations for those org skins, and that EA was actually fighting with the pro teams because they could not come to an agreement on the pricing. It was an issue of them getting paid a flat rate or a percentage of the skins. And it has even led to certain Apex teams, such as Team Liquid, allowing their roster to actually look for a new home. The moral of the story is that when you buy skins from EA or Respawn or Apex Legends, it's very important to know that when you see the word exclusive or limited time, it does not mean either of those things, and they will come back, they will be recolored, and they will be sold freely to make EA the most money possible. Let me know down below, how do you feel about the future modes? How do you feel about the cosmetics going to the game and the effort that Respawn is putting into Apex Legends? And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.